Good afternoon, thank you very much and welcome here to Mullahoran in County Cavan for the final round of the TG4 All-Ireland Junior Ladies Football Championship, the meeting of Derry and Wicklow. A big contest especially for the Ulster side. Derry need a victory if they're going to qualify for the semi-finals of this competition. Wicklow with 3 wins out of 3 are already guaranteed first place in the group, guaranteed their semi-final place, but will want to maintain that momentum and maintain the winning run that they've been on over the last couple of games. I'm Darren Kelly in the commentary box. This broadcast brought to you in association with Sporting Limerick, and now we will look at the two teams, and we will start with Derry, who are here to the left of our screen. Derry started off the championship with a victory over Antrim, but 1 point losses to Limerick and Carlow have put them in this position. Their team lines out 1 to 15 as on your team list. In goal number 1 is Louise Gunn. Full back line 2, Aoife McGough. 3 is Danny Donnelly, and 4 is Nuala Brown. The half back line were number 5, Anna Frizzell. 6 is the captain, Grace Conway, and 7 is Erin Doherty. In midfield where number 8 is Anya McAllister, partnered by number 9, Emma Doherty. The half forward line 10, Ciara McGurk. 11 is Derva McNichol, and 12 is Danielle Kivlahan. And the inside line, top of the right, number 13, Rachel McAllister. Full forward, number 14 is Orla McGill, and top of the left, where number 15 is Catherine Canavan. That was the 1 to 15 from Derry. This is the rest of their panel for the game. Their manager is Oran McNeely. Improved fortunes in performance this year. Can they deliver a second victory of the campaign? So now let's look at the Wicklow team. There's a few changes from the side that was announced during the week. 5 in total. They're on your screen at the moment, but we'll run through them. In goal number 1 is Linda Dempsey. Full back line of 2, Megan Healy. 3 is the captain, Sarah Jane Winders. And at left corner back, where number 26 is Catherine Dempsey. The half back line, right wing back, where number 18 is Alana Conroy. Centre back number 6 is Paula Faulkner. And wearing number 21 at left wing back is Niamh McGettigan. In midfield, where number 20 is Sarah Della Hunt. And she is partner by number 9, Helena Dowling. The half forward line 10 is Michaela Shelley. Centre forward number 11 is Sarah Miley, and 12 is Amy Burke. And the inside line, top of the right, number 13, Ella Park. Full forward number 14 is Sinead McGettigan, and top of the left, where number 27 is their top scorer this year, Marie Keeley. So that was the Wicklow starting 15. This is the rest of their panel. Their manager is Mark Murnahan. Wicklow were in the All-Ireland final last year. Survived relegation in Division 3 this year. Can they maintain their run, which they hope will lead to Croke Park? So Wicklow into the huddle there. Derry coming into the side there. The referee for this game, we'll have a look at the moment. Supporters still working their way into Mullahoran. The referee is Mel Kenny from County Mayo. And just to explain the way how the group is working out, Wicklow have 3 wins, Antrim have 2, Limerick, Carlow and Derry all with 1 win each. Limerick are also playing Carlow at the same time. That broadcast available on the LGFA TG Car player, should you wish to look at that at any stage. Wicklow cannot be stopped. They'll have head-to-heads and anyone that might catch them. The winners of Limerick and Carlow will advance to the semi-finals, but the losers will have a head-to-head advantage on Derry should the Oakleaf County not win this game. So, as we've mentioned already, it's win or bust. No draws in this competition. Games go to extra time as they're finished level after 60 minutes. The last time these two teams met in a competitive fair was back in the Division 4 League in 2018. Wicklow were victorious on that occasion by 220 to 5 points. And while they have improved, so have Derry, so we're not expecting a margin like that. Derry, despite 2 defeats in 3 games, still have a +1 scoring difference. If a situation occurred where they won this game, they join Antrim and the winners of Limerick and Carlow in joint second in the group, and scoring difference would be the factor in determining the positions. First against fourth, second against third in the semi-final pairings. We'll tell you more about that as the commentary goes on, but we're about to take a break from talk for Ron Naveen. So that was a raw Naveen here in Mullahoran in County Cavan. You might have noticed the tricolour during the national anthem blowing very strongly to the right, drops in occasions, going to favour the team tack into our right in the first half. We haven't seen the coin toss to determine which team has which advantage in the opening 30 minutes. Derry no doubt could do with it. Right in front of us here, Derry. This is their All-Ireland final. They would have been fifth favourites in the competition coming in, but after their opening day victory against Antrim, they don't want to miss out on a top 4 spot now. But to take on the championship favourites, that's the challenge ahead of them. How is it going to work out? Wicklow had made plenty of changes from the team to beat Antrim in this very venue last week by 117 to 112. But the 5 late changes come through fitness tests in the morning, little niggles. Wicklow don't want to take any chances. Wicklow will be attacking the goal to the left in the first half. I can see the number 27, Marie Keeley, working her way into the full forward position just off camera at the moment there in the midfield. You can see number 18, Alana Conroy, should be going in for the throw-in anyway. Not down to start in midfield, but of course positionally in the modern game of football, it doesn't really matter. So 9 and 10 for Derry are in there. That's Emma Doherty and Ciara McGurk. Ciara McGurk is Derry's top scorer this year. She scored 2-3 in the championship so far. Derry matches tend to be low scoring. They don't give much away in defence. They take what comes in attack. They'll approach that today here. So Mel Kenny throws the ball in. Derry attacking the goal to the right. The game is on. And Ciara McGurk gets the first touch. But the 2 Derry players mix up in communication. And it's won by Alana Conroy for Wicklow. Gives the pass to Sarah Delahunt. And Wicklow in possession in the early stages. Number 21 for them is Niamh McGettigan. And they're moving through the central channel. This is not what Derry wanted to start. Number 13 is Ella Park. Plenty of changes from Wicklow. As we mentioned, the squad getting an opportunity to stake their claims for starting places in an All-Ireland semi-final. Of course, it could be a repeat pairing too, depending if Derry can get the result they need in this game. Wicklow won't want to give anybody any confidence. Catherine Dempsey wears number 26. 14 is Sinead McGettigan. And Sarah Delahunt goes to ground. The referee says it was a foul, and it's going to be a free in for Wicklow. Just outside the 20-metre line, and Marie Keeley is going to take this. As we mentioned, Marie Keeley not down to start the match, but she has scored 23 points in the championship so far. No doubt she'll add to that tally when she had with the first kick. That ball goes to the left and wide. Just getting a feel for the linesman says that it touched the Derry defender, so it's going to be a 45. And Marie Keeley might get a second go at this. You hear the supporters there in the background and the Derry substitutes near us here in the commentary box. Roaring encouragement. So just waiting for a ball to work its way towards the 45-metre line, and Wicklow can get on with this 45. Marie Keeley is going to have another go at this. Where are the options? Well, she's looking behind as well. Going to go forward. Plenty of tactics with Freeze there now. Finds a teammate, a kick for Wicklow. And the ball has gone over the bar. Number 14, Sinead McGettigan, gets the first score of the game. It has come after 2 minutes. Wicklow off the mark. It's Wicklow 1 point, Derry no score. Concern for Derry, there's a player on the ground, so we're going to have another hold up and play. But an excellent kick there, Marie Keeley. On the 45 into the centre. Sinead McGettigan went to ground but won the ball. Got the score. Wicklow in front. And you can hear the encouragement for Aoife McGough, vice captain of Derry, wearing number 2 here. One of their leaders. They won't want to give away many more chances like that. Derry on the ball, moving down the right now. The 21 started for Derry as Ella Roll Sainsbury. We weren't given any changes before when we checked with the management before the game, so we'll update you on who Derry's number 21 is on for as soon as we have that information confirmed. Lana Conroy, number 18 for Wicklow, starts this attack, and Sarah Delahunt, the far side of the field. Moving the play up again. Wicklow want to stamp their authority early in this. It's going to be cut out. Anna Frizzell winning for Derry. Moves up towards the 45-metre line. Wicklow, of course, have the advantage, having played here just a week ago. Sarah Miley wears number 11. Passing for Catherine Dempsey. Catherine Dempsey outside the 20-metre line. The referee spots a foul, and it's going to be a free in for Wicklow. And this will be another opportunity to add to their tally. And Marie Keeley will look to get her first score of the game. So Marie Keeley with the kick. Definitely has the distance this time. The ball goes over the bar. 4 minutes gone here in the TG4 All-Ireland Junior Ladies Football Championship. Wicklow in front by 2 points. It's Wicklow 2 points, Derry no score. Louise Gunn, the goalkeeper for Derry, kicks it down the middle. One back by Wicklow. Sarah Miley finds a teammate just outside the D. That teammate is Michaela Shelley. Passing towards Niamh McGettigan. Little breaking balls. Derry just struggling to get control, but they're working hard. They're pulling the players back. 12 players inside their own half of the field. Number 12 for Derry is Daniel Kivlahan. Sending it down the right. Anya McAllister, the dual player, will have a Camogie quarter-final against Meath to look forward to next week. She wants to have a football semi-final on the cards as well. Down toward Ciara McGurk. Ciara McGurk being surrounded by 2 players to support her, Bella Rose Sainsbury. Sarah Jane Winder is the captain for Wicklow. Doesn't have to win the ball, finds a teammate. And Wicklow will work the ball out the field. Not just yet. They'll hold possession first. Concentration very, very important. And Wicklow look very composed. Alana Conroy plays her club football with Bray Emmets. Changes the direction of the ball, and Wicklow are moving out the field again. Sarah Delahunt down towards the corner. Sinead McGettigan gives it back to the midfielder, Sarah Miley. Wicklow happy enough to pass the ball. Sinead McGettigan trying to go for a left kick in the direction of Amy Burke. Not to be. Looks like a foul there committed. Referee has their hand up. We wanted to give some advantage. But Erin Doherty has won the free for Derry. And Oran McNeely's side will get a chance to restart the play. Just looking to create a scoring chance. Get themselves off the mark in this game. Ella Rose Sainsbury gives the pass off to Anya McAllister. Anya McAllister outside the 45-metre line. Looking around for options. Plenty of space out on the left. Nuala Brown, an experienced campaigner for Derry. Wicklow gain possession back. Chance to counter-attack now. Sarah Miley as Derry don't have players back. Kick down the direction of Marie Keeley. An important touch from Aoife McGough. Derry holding the ball. Emma Doherty. Anya McAllister will start another attack. Nuala Brown. Pass in the direction of Rachel McAllister. Ella Rose Sainsbury, wearing number 21 for Derry. Goes for a kick down towards the corner. Has she misjudged that? Just has. The ball goes to the left and wide. First wide of the game officially. That's for Derry. So remains after nearly 7 minutes of action. Wicklow 2 points, Derry no score. Lana Conroy very busy in the early stages of this game. It's to Amy Burke. Amy Burke wearing number 12 as a player in front. The player is Catherine Dempsey. Catherine Dempsey looks around, sends it in towards danger area. Derry need to be careful. Soccer style kick away there from number 15, Catherine Canavan. And why wouldn't it be as a shot at the post? Goes to the left and wide. But I was just going to say about Catherine Canavan, who kicked that ball away. A Northern Ireland women's international soccer player. Plays her soccer with Derry City. Her club football with Steelstown. And showed exactly those defensive expertise. That's where she plays in football. Even though she's wearing number 15, she's playing there for Derry in this game. Operating as the main sweeper. And Derry have the ball again. It just needs to get a score here. Aoife McGough. Anya McAllister sends it down the right. Daniel Kivlahan. Just running out of space, starts to keep the ball in play. Needs to be very careful. And the lines person on the near side of the field says it's a Wicklow ball. Nana Conroy will restart the action. Wicklow's previous 3 games in the championship to start off with a 113 to 1-6 win over Limerick. Beat Carlow by 315 to 3-7, and as mentioned, a 117 to 112 win over Antrim last week. They will take on the team that finishes 4th in the group. That will be determined after the 2 games currently taking place. And as things stand, Wicklow are determined to finish with 4 wins out of 4. Remember, there is a stiff enough breeze here. You don't feel it in the commentary box. We're at the front of the stand. As Sarah Miley tries to send a ball in towards the attack. Louise Gunn, the Derry goalkeeper, has it. It's help from Daniel Kivlahan, who's covering a lot of grass in the early stages. Eva McGough. And number 7 is Erin Doherty. Erin Doherty goes inside the Wicklow half of the field. Pass out to the right to Rachel McAllister. She did well to keep control. Orla McGill. Back to Rachel. Kick at the post. That ball is going to go out for a 45. It touched the Wicklow defender. Now can Derry set up an attack? Wicklow got their first score of this game from a pass received from a 45. Emma Doherty is going to take this. Goes for a short kick. Support is coming from Anya McAllister. Orla McGill holding on to possession. Derry just want to get a feel for the ball. They don't want to give it away. An important touch there, and the foul committed in the meantime. Eva Gettigan put the hands up. What? I don't know if she was the guilty player, but there was definitely contact, and Derry will have a free. Just over 10 minutes gone here in the TG4 All-Ireland Junior Ladies Football Championship. Derry still yet to get off the mark. Referee spotted a foul in the box. It's going to be a kick out. So Wicklow on the move again. Sarah Miley. I can tell you the score of the other game at the moment. It's Limerick a point, Carlow a point. As Wicklow moving towards the attack, Derry's defenders working hard. Anna Frizzell wearing number 5. Emma Doherty. Rachel McAllister on the move again. 3 Wicklow players in front of her. Takes her time, moves to the right, gets the pass up in the direction of Orla McGill. Orla McGill just runs into a roadblock, but has support coming from Ella Rose Sainsbury. Anya McAllister. Back to Emma Doherty, who sends it down towards the attack. Wicklow's defence gets in the way, touches a Derry hand, but still with the Garden County. Wicklow in the blue and yellow on the move again, a bit of space open up here. Catherine Dempsey goes for a kick down, didn't get the touch on the ball that she wanted. Derry covered that with Grace Conway, their captain, sending out the field again. Erin Doherty out towards the left. And Erin will keep going with the white boots, moving down the left flank. Can she find a way inside? Wicklow making it very, very difficult for Derry. Support comes, Ella Rose Sainsbury goes for a kick at the post. This is the first score of the game for Derry. The umpire is going for the white flag. It is the opening score. It's taken nearly 13 minutes. But Ella Rose Sainsbury gets the point and Derry are off the mark. It's Derry 1 point, Wicklow 2. Important score for Derry just to get settled into the game. Good long kick out from Linda Dempsey, the Wicklow goalkeeper. As mentioned, there's a stiff breeze against her. Wicklow want to react straight away. Amy Burke. Back to Catherine Dempsey, who sends it down towards the goal. Into Louise Gunn. Support around, and Anna Frizzell will take the ball out for the Derry defence. Emma Doherty looking for her midfield partner, Anya McAllister. Anya McAllister kicks down towards the corner. You can hear there the support saying great ball. Great support from the Derry substitutes. They'll be ready to step in if need be. Derry want to add another score. Will the opportunity present itself with Daniel Kivlahan? Foul committed in the end, and this is a great chance for Derry to level the teams. Ciara McGurk winning the free. She was the captain of Derry in 2020. Ella Rose Sainsbury, with her kick there a few minutes ago for Derry, became their 10th different score in this year's championship. So Emma Doherty with the kick, puts the ball over the bar. 14 minutes gone in the game, and that's Emma Doherty's 8th point of this year's championship. The sides are level. It's Derry 2 points, it's Wicklow 2 points. And all of a sudden, this game has gotten very, very interesting as Derry creep back into the contest. Wicklow still in control, still have the ball, but they give it away. Orla McGill. Referees their hand up again, giving the advantage. Anya McAllister. Bringing it back for the free. Wicklow just giving away a few fouls at the moment. Emma Doherty. 1-2 between the two scores in the game for Derry so far. That ball was never going to beat the Wicklow defence. Paula Faulkner, wear number 6, gives it to Lana Conroy. And Wicklow have it through Sarah Delahunt. Spreading the play. Wicklow won't be panicking yet, but they haven't scored in 11 minutes. Now, there was a few stoppages at the start, so I wouldn't be expecting a water break for another couple of minutes. 15 minutes have been played. Wicklow on the ball. And the referee says too many steps against Amy Burke. And the momentum is certainly with the red and white. Daniel Kivlahan. Ella Rose Sainsbury on the move again. Players around, gives it to Emma Doherty. The number 12 at Derry is moving up the field again. Daniel Kivlahan trying to get away from Alana Conroy. Turns on the left hand side, gives a pass off to Orla McGill. Orla McGill just running out of space there. Wicklow don't allow you to think for long. Emma Doherty, great pass. This is an opportunity here for Derry as Erin Doherty works away inside. Chance here for Derry. Erin Doherty will go over the kick and she puts the ball over the bar. And Derry are growing in confidence in this game. And Derry go 1 point in front as the water break is called. It's Derry 3 points, Wicklow 2. And after a poor start with Wicklow getting the opening 2 points, Derry have got their noses in front. They are fighting for championship survival. If you're just joining us here in Mullahoran and County Cavan, our live coverage here of the TG4 All-Ireland Junior Ladies Football Championship brought to you in association with Sporting Limerick. It's Derry 3 points, it's Wicklow 2. Game started off with Wicklow getting 2 scores. Sinead McGettigan with a point before Marie Keeley added a free to make it 2 points to nil, and Wicklow were dominating possession. That being said, Derry didn't panic. It did take them 13 minutes to get their first score. Erin Doherty setting up Ella Rose Sainsbury, but they haven't looked back since. Ciara McGurk winning a free. That was converted by Emma Doherty, and then Erin Doherty with a third score to give Derry a 3 points to 2 lead. And a victory for Derry will put them into the semi-finals of the championship. They don't have to worry about scoring difference or anything, but they do have to win. In the other game, it's at the moment, it's Carlow 2 points, Limerick 1. That's after 40 minutes. They're working just about a minute behind us here. So very, very interesting. Will the calculators be coming out? That's a possibility. Certainly your knowledge of the head-to-head results. We'll update you on all that as we go through the afternoon here as the two teams are ready to go again. No wasting time. Derry 3 points, Wicklow 2. When Derry beat Antrim in the opening game of the championship, it was their first competitive win in 2 years across all competitions. They're on the move again. Emma Doherty. Ella Rose Sainsbury goes for the kick. Is that good? I think it is good. The umpire's going for the white flag. One nod to the other. It's gone over the bar. And it's Ella Rose Sainsbury again, her second. Derry's fourth, and it's Derry 4 points, it's Wicklow 2. Now remember, there is a strong breeze here. It favours Derry in the first half, so they have to take advantage of it. Amy Burke. Wicklow looking for a way to respond. Marie Keeley trying to get away from Catherine Canavan. Goes to ground, wins the free. This is the perfect tonic for Wicklow. Derry management not happy with the decision. Referee making notes in his book. Marie Keeley focused on kicking at the post. This is going to drop short. Square ball, says the referee. And it's a free out in Wicklow. There are plenty of experience playing at this level now of Wicklow, but as things continue ticking away, 14 minutes without a score, it does get in the mind. Rachel McAllister, ball given away. Catherine Dempsey for Wicklow goes for a kick at the end of the drought. Not to be. It's another wide. And they remain 2 points in arrears. Wicklow on the move again. Sarah Miley sends it inside. This is an opportunity. And Wicklow finally get their score. It's come from Ella Park. In the 19th minute, it's back to a 1 point ball game. It's Wicklow 3 points. It's Derry 4. First score in 15 minutes for Wicklow. Now Derry just need to maintain their composure. They've done well to take their advantage. Anya McAllister. Turns in her right, gets away from Paula Faulkner. Goes to ground, free for Derry. Emma Doherty. Nuala Brown. With her Derry debut back in 2009. There she is in the attack for Derry. Goes for a kick. And the ball goes over the bar. And it's Nuala Brown with the score. 20th minute off the game. And that's how you respond to conceding the points. Go up the field and get one. Nuala Brown makes it Derry 5 points, Wicklow 3. And Derry know this is the moment they really have to put the boot down now and attack this Wicklow team. The player out free to the right, that's Erin Doherty. Takes the pass, turns back inside. Support is still there for Morla McGill. She wants to use her. Wicklow get the players in. They did well to overturn the ball. Paula Faulkner goes to ground. Gets the free. Derry now have to get back. There's going to be an awful lot of tracking in this game. We're not too sure. There's dark clouds behind the main stand. You can't see them on camera. Indeed, the sky in front of us here looks encouraging, but there is dark clouds looming in. How will that affect the game as we go along? So Wicklow player on the ground. Looks like the captain, Sarah Jane Winders. You can hear the voice there of Oren McNeely, checking to see his players okay. The Antrim man, what great work he's done with his team. Sarah Jane Winders is back on her feet. Great choice as captain for 2021. She was the Wicklow Players Player of the Year in 2020. Derry have given the ball away. Great work being done there by Catherine Dempsey for Wicklow. Has support, tries to skip her way through. The referee says she took too many steps. Nuala Brown starts to play straight away. Emma Doherty on the move. Wicklow getting a bit frustrated. They need to stop that. Derry. Ella Rose Sainsbury gives it in. This is Orla McGill. Orla McGill moving in. Will she try and go inside? Goes to ground. The referee says there was no foul there. And Wicklow's defenders will bring it out. And we're out towards the 45-metre line again. Wicklow very able to move the ball quickly between players. You don't want to take any chances, especially with the playing against the wind. Paula Faulkner. Out towards the 45-metre line again. Wicklow on the move. Alana Conroy sent it in towards the attack, looking for Sinead McGettigan. She's playing in the corner, even though she's wearing 14 in her back. Sinead McGettigan tries to get inside Anya Donnelly. And the referee says there was a foul. Sinead McGettigan got the first score of the game. Going to leave it for Marie Keeley. This will be a chance for Wicklow to bring it back to a 1-point ball game. Referee takes the note of a defender. It's 3 points to 1 to Carlow in the other game at the moment. The kick from Marie Keeley goes over the bar. 23 minutes gone. It's a 1-point ball game. Wicklow 4 points. Derry 5. Catherine Dempsey, kick across the right. Wicklow want to finish this half in a flourish. Michaela Shelley gives it off to Catherine Dempsey, takes the return pass. That ball goes to the right and wide. So Wicklow is out in the opportunity to level the teams. Just doing the match there, and we can tell you as things stand, Limerick could be going out of the championship. Still a lot of football to be played. Derry are in a joint second position. We'll work out all those permutations later on if they're needed. Sinead McGettigan gets inside the full-back. The Wicklow number 14 gives the pass over. Try to get the pass off Marie Keeley. Great touch from the Derry number 2, Aoife McGough. Cuts out that attack. Daniel Kivlahan gives it off to Emma Doherty. Emma Doherty finds Grace Conway. Grace Conway on the move, has support while the pass didn't materialise. Alana Conroy gets in the way and Wicklow on the move again. Tries to get inside the D, gets inside the D, looking for the runner, goes herself. Goes to the right and wide. She probably would have been better off laying that ball off to the right beforehand. But it was a great interception. Remains a 1-point ball game. So Emma Doherty on the ball again. Referee blows the whistle, free out for Derry. Emma Doherty won a county title in 2020, just 4 months after the birth of her daughter Cara. An inspirational ambassador, not just for Derry football, but for football in general. And you can see the driving role she's been playing in this game during the opening half. Daniel Kivlahan with a long kick down the right, tries to find a teammate, not to be. Wicklow win the ball back. Sarah Delahunt gives the pass off to Helena Dowling. Helena Dowling gets towards the 45-metre line, waits for Catherine Dempsey. Wicklow attacking out the far side of the field. And Derry have the bodies back. It's one thing with Derry, they're very, very organised. You need to attack them at pace, very, very quickly. Wicklow have tried that 1 or 2 occasions. Amy Burke gets towards the 20-metre line, gives it to Marie Keeley. Marie Keeley tries to offload it to Sarah Miley. Sarah Miley gets inside, goes for a shot at the post with the left boot. This looks good. And they've gone to the left and wide. For a moment there, I thought that ball was going to hang just inside for the Wicklow centre forward. Not to be their 5th wide of the game. Derry have adjusted 1 wide in the match. 4 minutes to half time. Derry have given the ball away. You can't afford to do that. Sinead McGettigan tries to get a touch, and there was Catherine Canavan getting in the way. Committed herself to the ball. Danger not averted. Ella Park looking for support. Comes to Lena Dowling. Back towards Niamh McGettigan. Niamh McGettigan inside the 45-metre line. Wicklow looking to recycle and go again. Crossfield pass, but cut out by Aoife McGough. Aoife McGough gives it to Emma Doherty, to Ella Rose Sainsbury, and Derry out towards the middle of the field again. Player moving down the left. That's Anya McAllister. And she's very dangerous when she gets to the goal. Anya McAllister tries to turn aside, but she goes for a kick herself. Off the Wicklow defender. Chance goes a begging for Derry. Catherine Dempsey out the field. Who's going to win this race? Erin Doherty did. Leaves it for Emma. Foul committed and Derry have a free. After weathering a Wicklow purple patch there and only conceding 1 score, It would be a major blow for Derry if they could blow in the positive sense, if they could get a score now before half-time. The Derry player on the ground. It's Erin Doherty, but she's sitting up. So she'll get ready to take this free. As we mentioned already, it doesn't feel it from the main stand, but there is a stiff enough breeze here. You have to ask the question, is it point enough to have a half-time? Well, Wicklow will be disappointed with some of their shooting. There's no doubt they're not going to panic yet. They've got a free out here. Amy Burke, where's number 12 for Wicklow, back in the defence. There she is again. Sarah Delahunt will send it out the far side of the field. Kayla Shelley, where's number 10? Back to Sarah Delahunt. Too many steps, says the referee. He's been very particular in that in the game. So Emma Doherty to Anya McAllister, and Anya McAllister goes for a kick down towards the attack again. Ciara McGurk hasn't scored yet. Can she get a score here now? She might try and take them on. She's at 2 goals in the championship so far. Ciara McGurk, probably just too much power in the shot. Goes to the left and wide. That was a big moment for Derry, you feel. It was a great move, but it didn't yield a score. Derry remained in front, 5 points to 4. Kick out the middle. Anna Conroy had plenty of time to get that ball, but then probably too casual. Derry win it back again. Both teams could do a better holding of possession. Niamh McGettigan sends the pass out. Wicklow work their way towards the 45-metre line. Now towards Ella Park. It's actually Marie Keeley with the shot. She knew as soon as she hit it. It's gone to the right and wide. So we're coming up towards the 30 minutes. No indication yet how much added time we'll have in the first half. No countdown clock here in Mullahoran. I reckon we'll have at least a couple of minutes anyway. Tanya Donnelly starting an attack. Anya McAllister leaves it off for Daniel Kivlahan. Ella Rose Sainsbury, 2 points in the game. She wasn't meant to start. Back to Anya McAllister. Derry hold on to the ball, looking for better options. A better option might come now from Rachel McAllister. She wears number 13, but she's giving the ball away. In danger here now as Wicklow come flying up the field. Catherine Dempsey inside the 45-metre line. Great 1-2 again. Catherine Dempsey, she lost the bounce the first time, has it the second, goes for the kick. It goes off the defender, good defending. The 1-2 played with Michaela Shelley. So a 45 for Wicklow. Last time did a 45. Marie Keeley set up Sinead McGettigan for a score. The touch there for Derry came from Grace Conway. This time Marie Keeley goes backwards. Wicklow want to get level terms before half-time. Sarah Delahunt. Play just over 31 minutes. Michaela Shelley. They're just weaving the ball around very fast. Sarah Miley, but there's Aoife McGough in with the touch. Player goes to the ground with the referee blows the half-time whistle. And a half-time here in Mullahoran and County Cavan. It's Derry in front by a point at the break. Is the shock on? Now Wicklow do have the breeze in the second half. They got off to a good start to the league leaders. 2 points to 0 in front. But 4 in a row. Ella Rose Sainsbury with 2 of them. Emma and Erin Doherty also on target. Gave Derry a 4 points to 2 advantage. Ciara McGurk came close to a goal scoring opportunity before the break. Wicklow with 6 wides. No doubt that'll be brought up during the half-time team talk. But as things stand, Derry are on course to make the semi-finals of the TG4 Car All-Ireland Junior Ladies Football Championship. That being said, it's only 1 point. They're against the wind in the second half, so plenty to happen before we know the 4 semi-finalists in this competition. Join us back here at Mullahoran in County Cavan in about 10 minutes' time for live coverage of the second half of the TG Car All-Ireland Junior Ladies Football Championship. The half-time score, it's Derry 5 points, Wicklow 4. So welcome back here to Mullahoran in County Cavan. This is the TG4 All-Ireland Junior Ladies Football Championship. The half-time score, it's Derry 5 points, it's Wicklow 4, and Derry just working their way off the back onto the field, just off camera at the moment. Wicklow already out there. A very, very important game. Of course, the latest score from the other matches to let you know it has been a delay there. Carlow lead Limerick 3 points to 1. They've only played 18 minutes. There has been a delay due to an injury. We wish that player involved the very, very best luck. Hope everything is okay there. So even at the end of this match, well, we'll know whether Derry have qualified or not, and that is really what we're trying to find out from this game. Wicklow already through to the semi-finals as the group winners. We won't know for certain who else is going through or whether head-to-heads will play a part in the positions in the group. But we'll update you on that as best we can over the course of the game. Of course, regards this commentary, it won't matter too much if Derry do not win the game. The breeze is picking up here. It favours Wicklow in the second half. Wicklow attacking the goal to the right. So it'll be interesting to see, can they take advantage of it? 6 first half wides has not had Wicklow's cause. Derry have been very, very structured and worked hard. The ball is thrown in. Mel Kinney from Mayo is the referee. The game is back on. And Sarah Delahunt for Wicklow has possession. They'll be looking for a couple of early scores to settle themselves down. Sinead McGettigan gives the pass off to Niamh McGettigan. Back to Sarah Delahunt. Wicklow did get the first 2 points of the game. Haven't added since. Alana Conroy. Amy Burke. No need to panic for Wicklow. They'll want to win the game. They lost their opening 2 games to the league, but didn't beat Laois by 2-9 to 1-11. The only team to beat Laois so far this year. Yes, Laois are playing Wexford at the moment in the Intermediate Championship semi-final. Anna Conroy. Send it inside towards Catherine Dempsey. Catherine Dempsey has a look around, finds Sarah Delahunt. Pass out to Michaela Shelley. She wears number 10. Derry won't make this easy. And rightfully so. And a great interception there. Eva McGough gives the pass, and now can Derry get going in the counter-attack as Ella Rose Sainsbury. We'll go through the scores of the first half in a moment. Derry are on the move here. Back to the number 2, Eva McGough. She's in a good game so far, works away inside the pass in towards Orla McGill. Orla McGill with a shot, kicks the ball, puts the ball over the bar. It's taken 73 seconds for the first score of the second half. It's Orla McGill who gets it. Derry go 2 points in front. It's Derry 6 points. It's Wicklow 4, and Wicklow, after trying to build themselves up, get caught in the counter-attack, and Derry get the point. They lead by 2. Derry scores in the game. Ella Rose Sainsbury with 2 points. Emma and Erin Doherty 1 point each. Nuala Brown also with a score. As you just saw, Orla McGill, the number 14 for Derry, makes it 6 points to 4. We'll go through Wicklow scores in a moment. Niamh McGettigan on the move in an advanced role. Goes to ground, tries to find a teammate. Derry working very, very hard. The experience telling here now as Emma Doherty picked out Nuala Brown. One back by Ella Park for Wicklow. Out the far side now. Wicklow need to respond to this. Ella Park again. She'll go for the right boot. Oh, this is danger here. A touch. It's a goal. It's a goal for Wicklow. And you can see there it's Michaela Shelley that got the touch, and Wicklow have got the goal. 3 minutes in. Ball's in, and the referee's just going in to check with the umpires. There was no square ball, so this is not officially confirmed yet. But if it's given, it means that Wicklow got a point in front. So the referee is happy the goal to stand. And Michaela Shelley with the goal. Wicklow in front by a point, and just like that, the big score arrives. Wicklow 1-4, Derry 6 points, and Derry have to go back and work again. The next score going to be very, very important for Derry now as Anya McAllister leads it off for Ella Rose Sainsbury. In the middle of the park, just outside the 45, tries to weave her way through back to Anya McAllister. The teacher, the dual star. Ella Rose Sainsbury. As our club football with Steelstown. Do Derry have the nerves of steel? Now this is a good ball in for Ciara McGurk. The kick came from Emma Doherty. Ciara McGurk has the ball. Well, she pulls. Referee has blown the whistle. It's a penalty. It's a penalty for Derry. Well, I can tell you, we really have enjoyed this contest since it started. But what a way to kick off the second half. Wicklow with a goal. Derry now with a penalty. And a big moment in the 2021 TG4 All-Ireland Junior Ladies Football Championship about to come up. Emma Doherty to take this. She hasn't scored a goal in the championship so far. Actually, Kieran McGurk is Derry's only goal scorer. She's got their 2 goals. Emma Doherty, 4 minutes into the second half. Can she restore Derry's advantage? The shot! A goal for Derry! A goal for Derry. Emma Doherty calmly puts the ball to the back of the net, and there it is. Derry 2 points in front. Emma Doherty with a goal after Kieran McGurk was fouled, and it's Derry 1-6. It's Wicklow 1-4. Game on again. It was never off. Great movement there as Erin Doherty gives it for Kieran McGurk, and Kieran McGurk goes with her shot off the crossbar. The keeper might have got a touch on that. Linda Dempsey might have just got a slight touch on that. And we nearly had a secondary goal. Kieran McGurk with the shot. They're not done. Daniel Kivlahan. Orla McGill. Orla McGill with the kick. It looks good. It's going to be close. And it tails to the left and wide. There might have been a Hawkeye call in that. Wicklow missed an opportunity just like that in the first half too. But Derry 2 points in front. Or McNeely's team are playing like a side angered that Wicklow had the audacity to score a goal against them. But Derry back in control of their destiny. Lead by 2 points. Wicklow aren't done. Helena Dowling gives the pass off to Catherine Dempsey. Catherine Dempsey outside the 45-metre line. Wicklow trying to maintain their composure, but a sense of urgency might be needed soon. Still plenty of time. We've only played 5.5 minutes in the second half. Sarah Delahunt to Niamh McGettigan. Lena Dowling to Sarah Miley. Now at the far side of the field is Paula Faulkner pushing up. Ball given away. Derry have it again. Can they release it quickly? Referee blows the whistle. Didn't go through Wicklow's first half scores for you. Marie Keeley with 2 frees. Sinead McGettigan and Ella Park with a point each. And of course, Michaela Shelley with the goal. Wicklow on the move again. Sinead McGettigan trying to find a way inside. Referee says it was a charge from Ella Park and it's going to be a free out. Now, Derry want to move this quickly. Anya McAllister has the ball, has support. Melrose Sainsbury, they need to keep possession now. Here's Anya McAllister again, moving towards the 45-metre line for Derry. Player in front, that's Orla McGill. Orla McGill tries to weave away inside. She loses control of the ball, but she's still in the move. Well covered there by the Wicklow captain, Sarah Jane Winders. She wins the ball back. There's a 1-2 with Sarah Delahunt, but it's actually Helena Dowling that takes over. Can Wicklow punish as Sarah Miley has the ball? Out towards the left-hand side of the field. Sarah Miley to Sinead McGettigan. Sinead McGettigan kicks to the right. Michaela Shelley inside. Derry have it back. Derry on the move. Grace Conway, the captain, leading by example. Emma Doherty with a kick down. This might work for Kieran McGurk, and Wicklow are careful. Megan Healy has it. And Wicklow just living on the edge at the moment. Sarah Delahunt. One might make the argument that Wicklow are already in the semi-finals, but some of these players want to start that semi-final. They need to get the job done here. Across to Paula Faulkner. Out to the right to Michaela Shelley. Paula Faulkner again. Derry not making it easy to get past. Sarah Miley. We go out the far side. Anna Conroy. You see, Wicklow just can't seem to move the ball forward. They don't panic. Little low kick down from Amy Bartella Park. The Park will go for a kick at the posts. And that ball goes to wide. The umpire seemed to indicate first he was nodding to his comrade the far side of the posts. Not to be, and the first substitution of the game is about to take place. Lorna Fishgardy enters the field for Wicklow. She's wearing number 19. So we'll confirm who's going off at the moment. I can also tell you that Clodagh Fox has been warmed up. Looks like Paula Faulkner is the player that's going off. Lorna Fishgardy did start the game against Antrim, the half-back line the last day. Derry have given the ball away. Sinead McGilligan, chance here for Wicklow. Passes it off, a shot from Marie Keeley. Goes over the bar, took a deflection on its way, and it's a score for Wicklow. But they'll certainly put that down as a goal-scoring chance. It's back to a one-point ball game. Wicklow 1-5, Derry 1-6. As Wicklow make their second change, there's a Derry player on the ground as well, so Clodagh Fox will enter the field. Looks like it's Emma Doherty down again. And it's Catherine Dempsey that goes off, number 26. So it gives us a chance to try and check what's happening. We still no further updates on the game between Carlow and Limerick, if they've restarted or not. Long kick out the field, taken by Lana Conroy. Wicklow on the move again through Sarah Miley. Sarah Miley looks around, players to the left. Sinead McGilligan goes for a kick at the post to level the teams. That ball goes to the left and wide. So Louise going to restart the play, and the breeze starting to pick up. We can feel it here in the commentary box. Lana Conroy hopefully doesn't bring any rain with it. Wicklow won't mind if they can get scores. Ella Park sent it inside. Clodagh Fox leads the ball off, trying to find a teammate. Somebody Keeley there. Catherine Canavan gets in the way. Derry have the ball back. Bring out towards the 20-metre line. Emma Doherty involved in the move, and Daniel Kivlahan wears number 12. Derry will happily do this, weather the storm. Try and hit in the counter. Ella Rose Sainsbury back to Daniel Kivlahan. You can hear supporters there telling Derry to keep it. Plenty of Derry support here to cheer on their team. They know how important this game is. Ella Rose Sainsbury just outside the 20-metre line. She'll go for a kick herself. She's gotten two already. Not to be in that occasion. That goes to the right and wide. Only their third wide of the game for Derry. Wicklow at 8 in the match. Derry holding the advantage. Megan Healy goes with a kick down towards the attack. One back there for Derry. Catherine Canavan getting ahead of Clodagh Fox in that occasion. We're back in the middle of the field again. 13 minutes gone in the second half. Derry still in front by a point. Rachel McAllister and Nora McGill just trying to hold on to the ball. Nora McGill has it, going to send it across here. Ciara McGurk's lurking. Just got the outside of the boot. That goes out to the right and wide. Just to remember, no draws in the TG4 Ladies Football Championships. If these teams finish level, we will have extra time. And a 30-metre free-taking shootout if required. Still 20 minutes of football there, thereabouts to play. Selena Dowling moves the ball for Wicklow out towards the right. Michaela Shelley, goal scorer. Smiley is the victim of Sarah Miley. She was involved in the 2011 All-Ireland win. Kayla Shelley has represented Wicklow for quite some time too. Scored 2 points against Kilkenny in the championship game back in 2005. Derry have a free out. There's a player on the ground again. I think it was Erin Doherty, but she's okay. Emma Doherty gives the pass to Anya McAllister. Back to Emma Doherty. The 8 and 9 for Derry have combined, well, linking play over the course of the game, but they've been well supported. One of them, Nuala Brown, has pushed up again. Back to Anya McAllister. Will she get the return pass? I think Catherine Canavan was pushing up the field there. That's actually Grace Conway. Grace Conway back to Anya McAllister. Player out to the left. Gives the kick pass to Orla McGill. Orla McGill trying to weave her way through the maze as the Wicklow defence. Rachel McAllister, where's number 13? The hand pass in for Nuala Brown. Nuala Brown trying to get a shot in. Good defending from Wicklow. The referee, the hand up. Was there something illegal? It might have been. Looks like Derry are going to get their free in. And Nuala Brown wins the free for Derry. And a nice position for Emma Doherty. So Emma Doherty is the game's top scorer, 1-1. Important kick this is. Water break not too far away, you'd imagine. Derry holding the advantage. Emma Doherty with the kick. Puts the ball over the bar. It's a 2-point ball game here in Mullahoran. 46 minutes gone. It's Derry 1-7. Wicklow 1-5. More changes being made. Wicklow bringing on the big guns. Maeve Deeney has entered the field of play. Maeve Deeney will be wearing number 23. She's scored 4 points in the championship so far this year. Wicklow, we start the action. Lena Dowling in the middle of the field. On the move, Derry just stopping them in their tracks, giving their players time to get back. Maeve Deeney, her first touch in the game, out to Michaela Shelley. Michaela Shelley sends it across. Niamh McGettigan. Niamh McGettigan takes the shoulder, continues on. Across to Sarah Delahunt. She wears number 20. Sarah Delahunt with a kick in towards the attack, looking for Clodagh Fox. Clodagh Fox keeps the ball in play. This is an opportunity for Wicklow. She turns inside, goes for the shot, and puts the ball over the bar. The referee has blown the whistle. The umpire has stopped going for the flag. The score is given. We thought for a moment there the referee had blown the whistle. Well, he had, but after the ball went over the bar, so it counts. And the referee has blown for the water break. Gives us a chance to take stock of what we've just seen. But Clodagh Fox with the point for Wicklow makes it a 1-point ball game. It's Wicklow 1-6. It's Derry 1-7. If you just joined us here at half-time, Derry led by 5 points to 4. Got the first score of the second half through Orla McGill, but then we got a brace of goals, one for each team. Michaela Shelley with the goal for Wicklow to make it 1-4 to 6 points, but hitting back a penalty after Ciara McGurk was fouled. Emma Doherty putting the ball in the back of the net to give Derry a 1-6 to 1-4 advantage. She added another free after Nuala Brown was fouled, but either side of that scores for Wicklow from Ree Keeley and from Clodagh Fox has left it 1-7 to 1-6 with 15 minutes of action to come. And you can see there Derry on your screen, a big 15 minutes for them. They have to get something out of this game or they're out of the championship. Nobody was giving them much of a chance coming into this game. They weren't fancied by anybody in the championship, let alone in this match. They beat Antrim the first day, 2 1-point defeats. Put them in a position they're fighting. The team's coming back on the field of play. So 15 minutes away for both teams, but especially for Derry. Free for Derry. Wicklow are in a 4-game winning streak. Of course, they won their relegation final in Division 3 of the league against Fermanagh. And then their victories, as mentioned earlier on, against Limerick, Carlow and Antrim. Derry have had one competitive win this year, but they've been very competitive in the championship. As Rachel McAllister moves up the field, Megan Healy doing well for the Wicklow defence, but they haven't cleared the danger. Eventually the referee spotted a foul. It's going to be a free out for Wicklow. Officially 13 minutes of play remaining. That'll be at least 2 minutes added to that, plus whatever further time Mel Kenny adds to this match. It's Sarah Jane Winder as the captain for Wicklow, skipping through the centre of the defence in towards the attack. Referee spots a foul, no advantage given. Don't think there was any advantage to be taken anyway. And we're going to have a free in for Wicklow. This is a chance to level the teams. We haven't any further update in the Carlow Limerick game at the moment. As soon as we have an update on that, we will let you know. The free taken by Marie Keeley goes over the bar. The sides are level here in Mullahoran. 12 minutes to go. 1-7 apiece. Level only for the second time. Now Derry, this is a big moment. Anna Purcell comes out the field. Referee spots a foul. Free out for Derry. Derry are going to make a change shortly. Dervin McNichol is the player that didn't start. For Ella Rose Sainsbury, she is coming on. Hope you're enjoying our coverage here from Mullahoran, brought to you in association with Sporting Limerick as Grace Conway gets up towards the 45-metre line. Rachel McAllister coming to help out. A long kick down into enemy territory. The Wicklow defenders are there. Lorna Vishkardi finds a teammate. Couple of passes there. It's Sarah Della Hunt in the possession. It's actually going to be 2 Derry changes. We tell you about the other in a moment. Might be 3. Derry getting ready to apply their finishers. They know it's at stake here. Sinead McGettigan has the ball. Good control. Gives it to Niamh McGettigan. This is a chance here for Wicklow. Danger here. Shot from Sarah Della Hunt. I think goes to the right and wide. So Derry about to make, I think, a triple substitution. Definitely one Dervin McNichol is coming on. So just 2 changes on. The number 30 for Derry is Leah McGonigal. So Ella Rose Sainsbury and Orla McGill are 2 of the players that are coming off. Ciara Lynn will enter the field of play shortly as well. She's from Moneymore. She's been held in reserve for a couple more moments. 2 big players to take off. Now, what can those presented with the opportunity do? Leah McGonigal, where's number 30 for Derry? Has the ball, tries to keep control of it. Eventually it does, gets it to Daniel Kivlahan. Daniel Kivlahan's going to go kick inside for Ciara McGurk. She has the ball in her hands as a player coming from Nuala Brown. A chance for Derry, shot, and the ball goes to the left and wide. It came off the boot of the defender, and it's going to be a 45 for Derry. But for a moment it looked like a 2-on-1 attack. Is that going to be a goal scoring opportunity? Derry will regret at the end of this match. Emma Doherty is going to take the 45. The sides all square. 9 minutes of normal time remaining. Nuala Brown back to Emma Doherty. Wicklow getting the players back, and Emma Doherty finds a gap, gets inside, the hand is up, the advantage is given. And Derry get the free in and a score you feel they will need. It's only 6 minutes of play since Derry last scored. It feels like so much longer. So Emma Doherty to take the free. Can she put Derry back in front here in the TG4 All-Ireland Junior Ladies Football Championship? Respect for the free taker goes quiet as Emma Doherty goes for the kick. They need this one, you feel, and Emma Doherty puts the ball over the bar. 8 minutes to go. It's Derry 1-8, it's Wicklow 1-7. Not just are they biting their fingernails in Derry now, they might be in Limerick and Carlow as well. Because if Derry gets something here, the loser of that match is going out of the championship. Eula Brown wins another free. What a game she's had. And Emma Doherty looking for another score. From roughly the same position, there's a change for Wicklow. I can tell you that Lauria Hearn is entering the field of play. She's scored 5 points in the championship so far. Oh, Wicklow would love a couple from her now. Emma Doherty. Just outside the 20-metre line. To put Derry 2 points in front. They need it. It's gone over the bar again. 2 pressure frees from the Derry number 9. And she's nailed the 2 of them. It's Derry 1-9. It's Wicklow 1-7. There's still a lot of work to do before this game finishes. But Derry lead by 2 points. And they don't give away much to Derry. Lauria Hearn, first touch of the ball. Tries to find a way inside. Sarah Delahunt. Referee has their hand up. It's going to be a free in for Wicklow. As now Ciara Lynn enters the field for Derry. Derry have conceded 223 in their previous 3 championship matches. It's an average of less than 10 points a game. They've already their 10 points conceded in this. If this ball goes over the bar, then their overall championship concession will be 10. They have 12. Marie Keeley with the kick for Wicklow. The ball has gone over the bar. It's back to a 1-point ball game. Just over 5 minutes to go. It's not fully here yet, but looks like the rain is not far away. Derry 1-9, Wicklow 1-8. Liam McGonigal wins the ball for Derry. You just get the feeling Derry can't let Wicklow get back level again. This is good movement. Dervla McNichol tries to go inside. The referee says she bounces twice. Free out for Wicklow. Wicklow go backwards. Sarah J. Winders. Down the left she goes. Support is there from Lauria Hearn. Lauria Hearn on the move. Great pace from Lauria Hearn. She goes to the kick to level the teams. It comes off the upright. Derry need to be careful, and they were. I think it was Dania Donnelly that won that ball for Derry. Aoife McGough. Grace Conway. Derry needs to be careful now, not be careless. Anna Purcell holds on to the ball. Moving towards the 45. The referee says too many steps. A free for Wicklow. The clock continues to tick. 4 minutes of normal time remains. Let me just tell you that game between Carlow and Limerick still hasn't restarted. Can our thoughts to the player concerned? So we're not going to know exactly where they stand in the championship just yet. If Derry win this game, we'll try and give you the permutations as we understand them. Derry still lead by a point. Well, you have to say the year that Derry have had We've been lucky with the LGFA TG4 streaming service. We got to watch them before against Leitrim, and while they got beaten by a significant margin on that day, you could see performances were improving. They got the win against Antrim. Only a point down to Carlow and Limerick. If they lose this game now, it'd be heartbreak. But the fortunes of Derry ladies football is certainly improving. The fortunes of Derry men's football are certainly improving as well, based on what we saw in the Ulster Championship this year, losing to Donegal by just a point. But the Derry women are not ready to finish. Wicklow are determined to put them out of the championship. They want to lay down a marker. They're the team to beat, but Derry have the ball. Anya McAllister, player out free on the right hand side. Grace Conway gives the pass off to Kieran McGarrick. Oh, and Kieran McGarrick just couldn't get the touch. The ball goes to the left and wide. And another day that could be 3 Derry goals. Wicklow have the experience. Linda Dempsey kicks the ball out. Amy Burke down towards the attack. Maeve Deeney. Wicklow want to hit them on the counter attack. Eva McGough tried to get a touch, but Wicklow have the ball. Wicklow moving inside. They haven't possessed the ability of the killer shot. The ball has gone over the bar. And it was Marie Keeley that gets the score. And we are level again here in Mullahoran. A couple of Derry players just down receiving some attention. 1-9 apiece. Are we going to extra time? Wicklow getting ready to make another substitution. Everybody's okay to resume. Louise Gunn, the Derry goalkeeper. To tell you about her earlier on, she was involved with the team as a selector this year and was convinced to return to playing. Rena McGettigan, wearing number 22, enters the field for Wicklow. The Derry goalkeeper had no plans of playing this year. And now here she is, on the cusp of something special. They have to get another score though. We're inside the final minute of normal time. Wicklow 1-9, Derry 1-9. Dania Donnelly was concerned whether she'd be fit to play this game. No concerns at all. She picked up a knock against Carlow. Referee says too many steps. Wicklow get the free. Alana Conroy with the ball. Referee has blown the whistle. Was the Derry player not back far enough? We're going to bring it forward, so Wicklow have not led since they were 2 points still in front early in the game, with the exception of the goal they scored 3 minutes after half-time, but it was short-lived. Dana Conroy lays the ball off for Sarah Delahunt, out towards the right. Michaela Shelley sends it down the direction of Clodagh Fox. Derry have the ball. Can they move it out the field? Grace Conway. Derry have done well. Advantage given for the defender. It's going to be a free out for Derry. We're inside injury time. Are Derry going to be able to get the score to win this match? Or can Wicklow get the point to show that they are the team to beat in the All-Ireland Junior Ladies Football Championship? Eva McGough moving up the field, has support in front. She needs to hold on to the ball. Referee has their hands up. Says she was fouled. It's going to be a free for Derry. From 45 metres out. Wicklow getting the players back. Emma Doherty doesn't want to waste any time. Kick inside for Anna Purcell. Back to the number 9. Goes to the ground. The referee puts their hand up. Advantage given, but the foul has been recorded. And it's going to be a free for Derry, and this is within range. 31 minutes gone. All square. Can Derry go in front? If they do, the fourth official just checking with the referee on the time. As we mentioned, we don't have a stopwatch here, so we'll keep an eye on him off camera to see how much time has been added. But Emma Doherty taking what you could dare say could be the most important free Derry have taken since they were in an All-Ireland final in Croke Park. Erin Doherty with the free, the ball goes over the bar. Is that the score for Derry? Is that the score that can put them in to the TG4 All-Ireland Junior Ladies Football Championship semi-finals? It's Derry 110, it's Wicklow 19. Wicklow, though, are not going to let them have it easy. They're on the move again. Megan Healy leaves the ball off as Wicklow try and work their way through. We look at the permutations. If Derry win this game, I reckon they'll finish third in the group and have a match against Antrim. But of course, they haven't the job done yet, and Wicklow are determined to win this game. Sarah Jane Winters with the ball inside. Chance here for Wicklow. A shot at the post. The ball has gone over the bar. Wicklow have equalised. And it is Marie Keeley that gets the score. We're level again, and that's why Wicklow are the championship favourites. They do that very, very quickly. What an excellent kick from the captain, Sarah Jane Winters, down to Marie Keeley. And the referee blows the whistle. We're going to have another 20 minutes of football here in Mullahoran. Derry so close to reaching the semi-finals of the All-Ireland Ladies Football Championship in junior level. They'll have to wait to try and do it again. Wicklow with a superb point from Marie Keeley in the closing stages after Sarah Jane Winters sent the ball down, gets the equalising score. It finishes Derry 110, Wicklow 110. Join us back here in Mullahoran in a couple of minutes time for live coverage of extra time in the TG4 All-Ireland Junior Ladies Football Championship. Derry are still in the championship, but they haven't qualified yet. Wicklow have maintained their unbeaten run. It's 110 apiece. We'll be back in about 5 minutes time. Welcome back here to Mullahoran in County Cavan, the TG4 All-Ireland Junior Ladies Football Championship, and we are having extra time here. It finished Derry 110, Wicklow 110. The two respective captains, Grace Conway and Sarah Jane Winders, just in talking to the referee for the coin toss. We didn't quite see exactly who won the toss, but they'll be back out in a moment. You can see the teams there. We're looking at the Wicklow team there on your screen. Marie Keeley with a late score to force an extra 20 minutes. As we mentioned, Wicklow were determined they weren't going to lose this match. Want to maintain their winning habit, and they have. Marie Keeley scored 7 points in this game. The goal comes from Michaela Shelley, and also scores with him from Sinead McGettigan, Ella Park, and Clodagh Fox. So the referee, Mel Kenny from Sligo, or from Mayo I should say, has blown the whistle. Wicklow are ready to go. Derry going in for a last huddle. They've had 1-5 from Emma Doherty, 2 points in this game from Ella Rose Sainsbury, who went off. Erin Doherty, Nuala Brown, and Orla McGill, another player has gone off also on target. So 110 apiece. We thought for a moment that Derry were through to the semi-finals. They have to win this game, don't forget. Thankfully, good news from the other match. They are back up and running. Carlow were 5 points to 3 up at Limerick last we heard. And we'll keep an eye on that over the course of the extra time. They're still playing the first half. But just look at the scoring difference going into this match. Derry are on +3, Antrim +20, Limerick -18, Carlow -23. The reason I'm telling you that is that if Derry do win this match, they will finish third in the group. Antrim guaranteed second unless there's a crazy margin in the other match. So if Derry win, they will play Antrim in the semi-finals, because there'll be 3 teams on 2 wins, so scoring difference will come into play. But of course, they have to get the job done here. They thought they had it done, but not to be. Big 20 minutes ahead for both teams. Derry against Wicklow, 110 apiece. We're getting ready to start. Wicklow attacking the goal to the right. They're going to continue where they left off after normal time. The ball is thrown in. We're up and going again. Wicklow against Derry. Wicklow with the wind in the opening stages. Now what can Derry do? How can they pick themselves up? Kieran McGurk takes a pass from Emma Doherty and goes in one. Kieran McGurk tries to weave away inside 4 defenders. Goes for a kick at the post. It'd be a great way to kick it off. It goes to the right and wide, not to be. So Linda Dempsey, Wicklow goalkeeper, a county title winner in 2008. Kicks it out the field. Lorna Fishcardi plays a club football with Foxrock Cap until he won that. Sarah Jane Winders, the captain, out towards number 22, Rena McGettigan. I can tell you that Rachel McAllister has gone off the field for Derry. We'll confirm who's gone on in a moment. Derry have won the ball back. Emma Doherty out towards the left. Anna Purcell back to the midfielder, who's been directing traffic throughout the hour we've played so far. Derva McNicola was there as well. Grace Conway holds on to the ball. Gives it to Emma Doherty. Emma Doherty trying to weave a way through. Referee says she took too many steps. He's been consistent with that rule, the referee Mel Kenny, throughout the match for both teams. Wicklow, Rena McGettigan has the ball. Wicklow will feel they want to now stamp their authority in this game in the first half of the extra time. McGettigan gives it off. Lorna Fishcardi starts the attack. Players building up. Maeve Deeney, where's number 23? Down towards the corner. Sinead McGettigan trying to get to space when she goes with the left peg. Goes for a kick at the post. It's in the net. It's a goal. It's a goal for Wicklow. In the back of the net, 2 minutes into extra time. And there it is, Sinead McGettigan. She was kicking for a point. The goalkeeper, Louise Gunn, I think she thought the ball was gone over or going to the right and wide. She was going to retrieve another football. But it's a goal. Wicklow have a goal. I talked about stamping their authority. This is a big moment as Michaela Shelley sent it towards the attack again. Trying to catch the goalkeeper out again. Louise Gunn wasn't going to be caught twice, but Wicklow lead by 2-10 to 110. Big score for Wicklow. How will Derry respond? Again, we've said it numerous times in this commentary, the next score is critical. Sinead McGettigan scored a late point to draw a National League game against Laois in 2020. Wicklow played their trade in Division 3 now. And they beat Laois this year by 2-9 to 111. Hearn on the move for Wicklow here, looking to go 4 in front. There hasn't been a 4-point margin throughout the match. Referee blew the whistle. Wicklow have a free in. And Marie Keeley, you would feel, is going to take this. And it's just the moment now that Wicklow say, you've had your chance, no more. Marie Keeley happy to take her time. Nearly 3.5 minutes gone in the first period of extra time. I think the referee is holding up plates without a substitution. Ciara O'Brien, wearing number 15 for Wicklow, about to enter the field of play. Marie Keeley looking for her 8th point of the day, puts the ball over the bar. There's 4 between the teams. Wicklow 2-11, Derry 1-10. Marie Keeley happy to put that ball over the bar. There's still plenty of time of football. Derry will not panic yet. 16 minutes. They had goal chances in the second half, so they know they're capable of doing it, but they've given the ball away again. Catherine Canavan back there to mop it up for Derry. Gives it to Grace Conway. In towards the middle of the field, but Derry just struggling to get outside their own 45-metre line. Referee not happy. He's going to throw the ball in. Two players going in for the jump. Derry certainly can't afford to go any further behind, you would feel. They have the ball out towards the middle of the field. Dervla McNichol weaves to the right, looks up for options. Anya McAllister's in front of her, goes for a low kick. There's options there as well through Leah McGonigal. She wears number 30. Gives it to a teammate. Kick inside. Anna Frizzell is pushed up into the attack, but Wicklow players back, and Sarah Jane Wenders with the ball. Moves it out. Laurie Hearn. Down in the direction of Clodagh Fox. She wears number 25. Trying to get away from the Derry City soccer player. Clodagh works her way inside, a tight angle there. Does it look good? It goes to the left and wide. One wide each in the added period. Referee has actually gone back for a free in. So Clodagh Fox was fouled while attempting to take that shot. Marie Keeley has a free. Nearly 6 minutes gone in the added time to put 5 between them. Marie Keeley with the kick. The ball has gone over the bar. The umpire takes his time to go for the white flag, but he gets there eventually. And Wicklow now are 2-12 to 1-10 in front. Derry will have to win in the second period. But Wicklow have the ball at the moment. Sarah Delahunt leaves the ball off. Derry get the bodies back. You can hear the yes from the substitutes. Nearest here in the commentary box, now in the direction of Anna Frizzell. Anna Frizzell will try and bring it up the left flank. And off she goes, on the move. Anna Frizzell has been representing our county for quite some time. Played an under-17 blitz back in 2014. Dervla McNichol tries to send a ball in the direction of Ciara McGurk. They know if they can get one goal in Ciara McGurk, things can happen for Derry. Ciara McGurk goes for a hand pass looking for Leah McGonigal. Wicklow hand gets a touch on the ball. And Megan Healy brings it out. Sarah Delahunt in front of her. Free out with a Wicklow number 2. He played college football with TU Dublin. Just a slight hold up and play. It's been brought forward as well. So Wicklow have free out. There's also a Derry player on the ground. Looks like Anna Frizzell. So a couple of stops. We can tell you it's half-time in the other match in the group, and it's Carlow 2-7, Limerick 4 points. Carlow were the team we considered not having a chance after Derry beat Antrim the opening day, but that's 2 wins out. Well, sorry, it's not a win, of course. They're only half-time in that match because of the delay, but they're in cruise control there to pick up a second victory. So Carlow look like they're going into the semi-finals. As things stand, Limerick will be going in as well, because they have the head-to-head advantage on Derry, but still plenty of time for both teams to turn around their fortunes. Thankfully, Megan Healy is okay. Sarah Delahunt is going to restart the action and send it back to the goalkeeper, Linda Dempsey. And Linda Dempsey gives it to Megan Healy in the blue boots. And the three players interlinking to bring play up towards the 45-metre line. The wind has settled down here a little bit. The tricolour not as vibrant as it was earlier on in the match. Wicklow on the move. Nana Conroy sends it down towards the attack, looking for Clodagh Fox, cut out by Derry. Anya McAllister takes the pass, gives it back. Emma Doherty out towards the far side of the field. Lula Brown back up. Of course, Nicole Nugent, number 20 in centre of the field to play for Derry, being involved with that. This is Dervin McNichol. They need to score to Derry. This might drop. Unfortunately for Derry, it drops out. The referee had blown the whistle, so no wide. It's going to be a free in. Nearly 9 minutes played as Derry get ready to introduce a substitution. Orla McCluskey, wearing number 19. There's our club football with Dungiven. She's on the field. It's also a change for Wicklow. Kate Hennessy didn't start the game. She wears number 5. She's coming into the field to play for Megan Healy. So both teams making changes. I think there's 2 changes being made for Wicklow, because Kate Lawless is also on. There'll be 2 wing backs, 5 and 7. They were meant to start the game. Lula Brown going off for Derry. So a lot happening on the line, as well as on the field to play. Emma Doherty got 2 big frees near the end of normal time. They looked to be enough to put Derry through. Not to be. Now they trail by 5. They haven't scored in the added period yet. Orla McCluskey gets our first touch of the game, the Derry number 19. Anya McAllister there as well. Derry just inside the 45-metre line, trying to find a way through. Orla McCluskey leaves it off for Emma Doherty. Good block down there for Wicklow. Wicklow up towards the 45-metre line. Sarah Delahunt to Lorna Fishcardi. She was the player that got that great block down a moment ago. Gone past the 10 minutes. There has been a couple of stops in the period, so we might have another minute or 2 before the switch of ends. So Emma Doherty goes to ground. And it's going to be a free for Derry. High challenge as well, so hopefully Emma Doherty is okay. She's been down a couple of times in the match, so it adds to the time. I think Oran McNeely, the manager, has gone out there to check on his star midfielder, and she has been a star in this game, stepping up when needed. Reese has picked up again. She's sitting up. So, Lions person coming out in the field as well. I'm not sure if she has any to contribute, or just checking how much more time we're going to play in the opening period. Emma Doherty is back on her feet. She is okay. She's going to take the free. So Derry in possession outside the 45-metre line, trying to get a score before the change of ends. We'll be staying right with you here in the commentary box. We won't be taking a break. Won't be much of a break to take. Normally just a couple of minutes. We get going again. Dervin McNichol. The referee blows the half-time break, or the end of the first period here. And it's a 5-point ball game. And Wicklow have put the boot down. Sinead McGettigan, a fortunate enough goal, you could say. But it's a goal nonetheless to make it 2-10 to 1-10. Marie Keeley, 2 scores, 2 from place balls. The second one, won by Clodagh Fox, has made it 2-12 to 110 favour in Wicklow. And both teams will go into a short huddle before we get down for the next 10 minutes of play. Derry will feel gutted. Now they have the wind in the extra period. So you can hear there their support saying to keep pushing. They'll get a drink of water and they'll be anxious to get back on with it. I'll have a look around the grounds in a moment to give you some of the scores of what's happened today so far. Plenty of action going on, of course. And we'll do that now just as we wait for the two teams to get going again. We can tell you in Croke Park in the senior ladies football semi-final, it's Cork 2 points, Meath 2 points. The intermediate semi-finals took place earlier on. One in Nolan Park, the other in Parnell Park. As teams booked their place in All-Ireland finals, Wexford beat Laois by 2-11 to 2-9. What a turnaround for Wexford Fortunes after conceding 11 goals in a relegation playoff. So Wexford going to Croke Park. Their opponents in that game, Westmeath were leading last time we checked in their game against Kildare. And Westmeath will face Wexford for the first time ever in the final. Westmeath beat Kildare. Don't have the score to hand at the moment. We'll get that for you in a second. As you can see on screen there now, Owen McNeely talking to his Derry players, asking them now to give everything they can for this last chance. The referee won't allow them to stop for too long. He'll want to get on with this. The rain has thankfully stayed away. Confirming that score, finished Westmeath 3-6, Kildare 1-9. That was in the TG4 All-Ireland Intermediate Ladies Football Semi-Final. One other game of note taking place today was, of course, in the Intermediate Relegation Playoffs. The losers of the relegation series in that will play junior next year. Roscommon are safe. They've beaten Longford by 3-9 to 110. So Longford will play the losers of Fermanagh and Offaly, who play next week. Fermanagh, the reigning All-Ireland Junior champions, beat Wicklow in last year's final by 2-9 to 12 points. Wicklow are coming out of their huddle, getting back in position. Just go through their scores in the game so far. Marie Keeley with 9 points. 1-1 for Sinead McGettigan, a goal for Michaela Shelley. And then points for Ella Park and for Clodagh Fox. Derry scores are as you were at the end of normal time. 1-5 for Emma Doherty, 2 points for Ella Rose Sainsbury, a point apiece for Erin Doherty, Nuala Brown and Orla McGill. So for Derry, their last chance to rescue their championship. We'll keep you on updates and any further updates on Carlow and Limerick. So we're getting ready to restart the action. Waiting for a ball. So, referee Mel Kenny throws the ball in. Here we go. Wicklow in front by 5 points. Can Derry save their championship year? Can they get the scores to come back? Or are Wicklow going to make it 4 wins out of 4? No further update between Carlow and Limerick. And on the move here is Dervla McNichol for Derry. Gives the pass off to Kieran McGurk. Kieran McGurk trying to find a bit of space to get inside. Derry just need a score to get settled back into it first. Referee has blown the whistle. It's not afraid to throw in ball. So thrown up between the two players. Kieran McGurk gets a touch, finds a teammate. Foul committed. The referee says too many steps. Derry supporters won't like that call. And it's a free out for Wicklow. So Linda Dempsey. So based on what we're results-wise we have at the moment, Carlow leading Limerick by 9 points and Wicklow 5 up here in Derry. The semi-finals of the TG4 All-Ireland Junior Ladies Football Championship will be Wicklow against Limerick and Carlow against Antrim. If they stay the way they are. Wicklow have the ball. If they get another couple of points, that's the way they are going to be. Pass in the direction of Maeve Deaney. Maeve Deaney trying to find a way inside, but Derry get their players back. They've won the ball. Win the ball to Nicole Nugent. Free in the direction of Dervla McNichol. Dervla McNichol is a player in front. If she wants to use her, she might go a bit further. First is a player out to the left. Eva McGough pushing up. She tried to find Lee McGonigal. Wicklow win the ball back, and that's exactly what Wicklow wants to do now. Hold on to the ball as much as they can. In the closing stages, Lorna Fishcardi in front towards Sarah Delahunt. She wears number 20, and number 24 is Lauria Hearn. Lauria Hearn kicks it down towards the attack from Marie Keeley. Marie Keeley coming inside looking for her 10-point of the game. Marie Keeley, the referee says she took too many steps. She's not happy about that decision either. So we're going to have a hold up and play for a substitution. Aoife Gillen enters the field for Wicklow, wearing number 17. Club player Bray Emmets. Wicklow, of course, trying to manage their squad for the knockout stages. Niamh McGettigan is the player that makes way. The goalkeeper, Louise Gunn, looking for a Derry player. She's so determined to make sure that they win this ball. Comes to Anna Frizzell. Anna Frizzell has the ball, has the support coming there from the number 20, Nicole Nugent. Trying to find a way. Dervla McNichol. Hand is up for the advantage for Derry. Dervla McNichol weaves inside. The advantage is gone. She's gained the yards, gets inside the Wicklow half of the field. Derry are getting plenty of the ball, but they haven't scored yet. Ciara Lynn sends it inside, trying to find one of the two attackers. Referee has blown the whistle. Derry frustrated. A Wicklow player goes to ground. There's a challenge for the ball. I don't think he's indicated a free out or in, but he did blow the whistle. Ciara McGurk has the ball in front of an empty goal, so she's definitely not going to be happy if this is anything but a free out for Wicklow. So Catherine Canavan had left the field to play for Derry. Looks like she's coming back on. The referee going in to check with these umpires, or is he just going in to get the ball? And Emma Doherty is giving everything to the cause. That's the claps in the background, and well deserved as well for the Derry number 9. Has done everything she can for her team in this match. Now is to trust her teammates to get the job done. Wicklow do get their free out. Her opportunity goes a begging for Derry. And the clock continues to tick away. Nearly 4 minutes played in the second period of extra time. Wicklow still hold their 5-point advantage. Aoife Gillen to Sarah Delahunt. Help arrives. And Wicklow have the advantage. They're going to have a free. Lorna Fishcardi winning the free in that occasion. Wicklow in their own half of the field. Another point or two will make sure of it. Another change. And of course, the subs coming back on now. That's what you get in extra time in Gaelic games. Catherine Dempsey. I think Sarah Delahunt is the player that's going off. That's a Wicklow substitution. So Wicklow holding on to the ball the whole time here, leading by 5 points. So the battle for possession. Referee says it's a Derry ball. They need to start making these counted scores. Anna Frizzell takes a pass from Catherine Canavan. Works her way inside. Do Derry have the energy to try and get back into this contest? Anya McAllister takes the pass from Dervla McNichol. Anya McAllister turns inside here. Can she get within range? Gives it off to Catherine Canavan, who's pushed up the field. Back to Daniel Kivlahan. Has a look, it goes for a kick. That ball will hold up for the attackers. It gets inside there, but Wicklow get a touch. It might be Sarah Jane Winters again winning the ball for Wicklow. And the referee has blown the whistle. So we're going to have another hold and play. Someone's a Derry player on the ground. That was the captain, Grace Conway. She's back on her feet and off we go again. Wicklow in control. Wicklow lining up the players. A kick at the posts. That ball goes to the right and wide. I think it was maybe Deany that took it in the allocation and puts the hand up to acknowledge there was better options. As the clock ticks away, Wicklow won't mind. 3.5 minutes of normal time remaining. Derry still haven't scored in extra time, and they have given the ball away. Marie Keeley has the ball, has support beside him, Clodagh Fox. Referee says it's a free in. And this is the moment now that Marie Keeley, you would feel, will get her 10 point of the match and put 6 between them. We're at the stage now where Derry will need a second goal. They might need 2 of them. Marie Keeley, the ball's been brought in. Not too sure if that was for descent. I'd imagine it was. So Marie Keeley, a tap over the post. 3 minutes to go. And Wicklow go 6 points in front. Marie Keeley, the perfect 10. That's what it feels like now. 2:13 to 1:10. Derry anxious to make a change and get back on Ella Rose Sainsbury. She was involved in the game earlier on. Got 2 points. She's back on the field. There's a Grace Conway going off. Did she take a knock that time? She's off the field. Ella Rose Sainsbury is on. There's another change as well. Well, she's not another change. Zora McCluskey was on the field. The line here, very near us here, where the subs and the managers are. Wicklow in possession. One more score will certainly make sure of it. They're probably there already, Wicklow. Lauria Hearn. Where's number 24? Waits for support to arrive. Kick out to the left to Katie Lawless. Katie Lawless gets inside the 20-metre line, tries to weave her way through, even if she wins a free now. Derry have done well to win the ball. I'm not too sure about that decision now. I think that was a harsh one against Derry, I have to say, but Wicklow won't mind. And Marie Keeley now goes for the score. Less than 2 minutes to go. Marie Keeley puts the ball over the bar. And there's 7 between the teams. And Wicklow are 7 in front. And Derry are going out of the championship now. And Wicklow have made their scores count in extra time. A wonderful equaliser in normal time to force the extra 20 minutes. Sarah Jane Winder's long ball down in the direction of Marie Keeley. And it's after Sinead McGettigan got the goal. Fortunate it may be, but it counts nonetheless. They haven't looked back. Wicklow will go into the semi-finals of the championship as group winners. Limerick, their likely opponents. There's still a second half to play in that game. No doubt you'll enjoy that coverage when we finish up here. Derry, is there something in this? There has been a few stops. There has been a few substitutions. Are we finishing off their championship team too soon? None of the Wicklow defence have anything to say about it. The referee says there was too many steps by the defender. And Derry have a free. They're magic out the ball. So now this is within range. You wonder what the decision will be. It is a free. It's not a penalty. Wicklow are getting the bodies back at the line. I think there's more than 10 anyway. I was good at maths in school, but it's going to take me a second to work that out. I think there's 11 players on the line. It's actually easier to count the players that are out in the field. Now it's 4. So 11 players on the line. What's the decision? The snapshot and the rebound. Nicole Nugent took the first shot. We're not exactly too sure what the decision is here, but we can tell you the 10 minutes have been played. And there will be a couple of minutes of added time. They're bringing it out for a throw-in, hot ball. It is. So Wicklow have held out the Derry attack. Derry have the ball back again, trying to weave their way through. Referee says it's another free for Derry. They'll want to take this quickly. It's taken quickly. Ciara McGurkerting took the ball, and it's gone over the bar. It's a point for Derry. It's back to 6. And I take at that stage, you're right to get something out of it. Bring it back to a 2-score game just in case. But will there be enough time to get 2 scores? Linda Dempsey, the Wicklow goalkeeper, out the middle of the field. They have the ball again. Lana Conroy, a player that has shown so much composure over the 80-plus minutes we've enjoyed here in Mullahoran. Coverage brought to you in association with Sporting Limerick. Wicklow happy enough to move the ball around. I think Lucy Dunn is on the field. Derry won't give up yet. Leah McGonigal, where's number 30? Looking around. Elleroe Sainsbury. The two Derry attackers just trying to find a way through, but Wicklow have the ball again. The clock continues to tick away. 11 and a half minutes gone now as Catherine Dempsey holds the ball for Wicklow. Gives it to Maeve Deeney, who's come back to help out the defence. Hand pass out towards Aoife Gillen. And Aoife Gillen will move up the field, has options in front. Turns around. Finds the teammates. The referee blows the final whistle and it's all over. And Wicklow will finish off the group stages of the championship with 4 wins out of 4. They had to rescue it in the closing stages of normal time, but in extra time there was no going back. Sinead McGettigan with a goal on 2 minutes. Marie Keeley adding 4 points. Derry just struggled to get scores in the added period after a valiant effort in normal time. Unfortunately for the Oakleaf County, that means they are out of the championship. Improved fortunes in regards performance, but they only got the 1 victory against Antrim. 3 defeats, 2 of them by a point, 1 of them after extra time. No doubt football in Derry is going in the right direction and they'll be back in a stronger stead in 2022. That's no consolation for them now. They are out of the championship. For Wicklow, they will go through Limerick, their likely opponents in the semi-final. Carlow and Limerick are still playing the final score here in Mullahoran in the TG4 All-Ireland Junior Ladies Football Championship. Commentary brought to you in association with Sporting Limerick. I'd like to thank our cameraman Dermot Flaherty. I'm Darren Kelly. Wicklow are the winners by 6 points in the end. It finished Wicklow 2-14, Derry 1-11.